thank you. We are delighted today to have with us the President and the President-elect of the AMA Alliance. I would like to ask Alliance President, Mrs. Jo Terry, and President-elect Mrs. Sarah Sanders to stand and be recognized. Mrs. Terry, will you please come forward? Jo Terry has previously served the Alliance as Secretary, Director, and Chair of the Health Promotion Committee, and has served the Tennessee Medical Association Alliance and her local alliance in numerous positions. Mrs. Terry's husband, Bill, is a pediatrician specializing in hematology-oncology. They're parents to 3 daughters, 1 son-in-law, and 2 grandsons. Please join me in welcoming AMA Alliance President, Mrs. Jo Terry.
Thank you, Dr. Bailey, Dr. Hoven, Dr. Lazarus, with whom I've worked closely, AMA trustees, honored delegates, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate the opportunity to give you an update briefly about the AMA Alliance. We are having a good year. We are in the 2nd year of a strategic plan, and I'm pleased to share with you that things are going well. We are in good health as a national organization. Last year, we made the internal changes that were necessary to become the 21st century organization that we need to be. Our decision to affiliate with Pat Troy and the Next Wave Group as our association management company has given us the expertise we need when we need it, and it's helping us attract new members and retain our loyal, long-standing ones. We have an outstanding group of dedicated board and committee members serving at the national level. Sarah Sanders has just been introduced to you. Because our alliance work in health promotions is so important, we've taken the steps to form a new foundation called the Alliance Health Education Initiative. And next year, that board will be awarding grants to support health projects at the grassroots level. This is an exciting outcome from our first year's efforts in this plan. Now, in our 2nd year, our efforts are focused on developing our member services. We are working with our state and county components to be a resource in these challenging times. We're continuing to build our web presence, expanding our marketing and utilizing technology to attract members and keep them. The latest edition of our Alliance in Motion magazine is posted on our AMAalliance.org website, and there are copies at the registration desk if you would like to have one. Check it out. Like us on Facebook and see pictures of Alliance members in action across the country. We are developing educational support programs for the needs of physician families across the lifespan, from the training years through retirement and end of life. This collaborative effort involves our board of directors and members with particular expertise across the country. Our strategic direction fits perfectly with the strategic direction of the AMA, and that's why we seek seats at the table on national level initiatives where our voice can be heard and our skills can be utilized. For example, our representation on the AMA Council on Legislation, and Beth Irish from Oregon is here with us today. And on AMPACT, Kay Breda from Kansas is here today. It helps us, and it helps you. Now I'd like to share with you a personal story. The AMA Alliance member, Dr. Madera, that I've been hugging for over 34 years, is my husband, Bill. And I vividly recall my first trip to Chicago as a county president-elect in 1994. I was at the Drake Hotel in that grand ballroom where I heard AMA President Dr. Bob McAfee speak about his passion for the issue of domestic violence. His words were life-changing as I became involved in our Stop America's Violence Everywhere project. And one thing led to another over the years. I never dreamed where the path would lead. I am so grateful for our alliance connection to the AMA and the impact that this organization has had for me personally. Please accept my personal invitation for you and your spouse to join the Alliance. I cannot promise you the kind of transformational experience like I've had, but I can tell you that your $50 yearly membership will be worth it. And joining us is as easy as going to our website, amaalliance.org. Alliance members are your hands and feet in the communities across this country doing good work at the grassroots level in health education, legislative advocacy, and support for physician families. We are the voice for our AMA families. We are your partner, and we thank you.